Every day, at the break of dawn, a bus stop in the city becomes a place of steadfast hope. There, despite the changing weather and the indifferent bustle of commuters, a lone dog sits patiently on the same worn patch of pavement. His fur bears evidence of many seasons, sometimes slick with rain, other times ruffled by the morning breeze. He's become part of the scenery, a quiet witness to the daily shuffle. People notice him in fleeting ways. A few offer gentle smiles or brief greetings. Many pass by, lost in their routines, barely glancing in his direction. But rain or shine, cold or heat, he waits, never failing, never faltering in his quiet vigil. No matter how many mornings pass, his routine never changes. Among the city's residents, some have grown fond of the faithful visitor. A kindly market vendor makes a habit of sharing warm bread, slipping it to the dog with a friendly wink. Children, bundled for school, pause for a moment to scratch him behind the ears or pat his head before boarding their daily ride. He receives these small gestures with gratitude, his tail thumping briefly on the concrete. These brief moments of companionship bring comfort, but none can fill the emptiness he carries. For this is not a story of a stray searching for a home. He isn't lost, at least not in the way that can be solved with a new address. The truth can be traced back years ago, to another morning at this very bus stop. Back then, he wasn't alone. A younger, happier version of himself bounded alongside his best friend, a young man with a gentle laugh and a warm embrace. Every day, they would walk together. When it was time for the young man to leave, he would kneel, whisper sweet words, and hug his loyal companion goodbye before stepping onto the bus. That day, like all those before, promised a routine farewell, but fate intervened. The bus pulled away, blending into the bustle of city life, and yet, the young man never returned. An unseen tragedy stole his owner away, leaving the loyal dog with questions only time would repeat but never answer. Still unaware of his human's fate, the dog learned the lesson that love had etched deep into his heart. To wait, even when waiting seems endless. Each passing day, each arriving and departing bus, he surveys the faces with bright, hopeful eyes. Every moment his ears perk up, and he rises expectantly, perhaps thinking this is the homecoming he's been waiting for. But as the crowd thins and the buses disappear into the city, hope fades, and he lowers his head once more. His fur grows grayer with the seasons as years slip quietly by. Yet his loyalty never wavers. The city changes, buildings rise, faces shift, new routines take shape. But his purpose remains unchanged,